Alright, what's up everybody? So this is the 5th assignment for interactive and online gaming. For the first question, explain how Gunpei Yokoi revolutionized portable gaming and why video games companies couldn't compete with it. Alright, so Gunpei Yokoi was the father of the Game Boy, or he revolutionized portable gaming. He first created the Game & Watch, which was a handheld electronic game, and it was produced by Nintendo between 1980 and 1991. He then later revolutionized the portable gaming, by coming out with Game Boy, the first Game Boy in 1986. The Game Boy was very portable. 120 million units worldwide have been sold since then. The Game Boy was basically the Nintendo Entertainment System, but portable, so you could play all kinds of games that you could play on Nintendo, but on the Game Boy. And you could take it in the car, on the plane, or you could just play it at home if you really wanted to. But generally, it was just a really awesome traveling device. Even though the screen was black and white on the Game Boy, the battery life lasted around, I think, about 8 hours, and it lasted longer than any other devices, such as the Atari Lynx or the Game Gear. And even though the Atari Lynx and Game Gear both had colored screen, they couldn't compete with the battery life of the Game Boy, so they basically ran them out of competition. And the Game Boy was actually priced about around $150, while the competitors' models were upwards of about $200, so it was a lot cheaper. And yeah. So for the second question, explain how a video game emulator works. Okay. So a video game console emulator is a program that allows a PC or a video game console to imitate or emulate a different video game console's behavior. So emulators are most often used to play older video games on personal computers or older video game consoles, or newer video game consoles, I think. But they are also used to translate other languages, and they're also used to hack existing games or hack other, just hack existing games. An example of this would be like playing a PlayStation 2 game on a PS3. The emulator will allow the PS3 system to play older games, so you can play all the old games that you have from your PS2 or any other console, really. So for the last question, explain how open source management affects mobile gaming. Open source management is a concept of free redistribution and access to a product's design. So anyone can develop a game for a system such as, for example, like the Android. People can develop apps or games and put them on the Google Play Store, and you can buy them. So it won't allow big companies like multi-million-dollar gaming corporations to distribute games and not let say you or me design a game, and we wouldn't be able to distribute it without the open source management. So it keeps this keeps the prices low, and it keeps corporations from outselling us and basically just letting us into the market. And this also keeps the big corporations from jacking up the prices and basically being the only ones to sell games for their devices. So that's it for this week. Hopefully I cover everything, and I'll see you guys next week.